Manchester City 3, Man United 0. And do you know what? I absolutely can't stand them. That was wonderful. This city is ours. Manchester is blue. And I'm tired. I'm tired of pretending otherwise. Honestly, that could have been more. It easily could have been more. They are dusted. They are mid-table. They are nothing. They are just nothing but a distant thought in our memory right now. City absolutely took United to pieces today at Old Trafford. And we didn't even get out a second gear. That is the thing. They are so bad, man. They're absolutely just a mid-table side, and I will never, ever not enjoy it. I never will do, man. I never will. It's just so wonderful witnessing them be so enthralled to our brilliance. This is for every single United fan, and yes, I am a bit of blue. Absolutely, unashamedly, but I can't stand that club. I've never been able to stand that club, and I will always revel in a victory against United. It will always mean absolutely loads to me. Watching boyhood City fans do that at Old Trafford. And they just said in the chat, they got little brothered on their own pitch. Lovely stuff, my man. There's levels to this. Indeed, Mojis, indeed. Honestly, right now, things are absolutely wonderful for City. Just enjoy it tonight. Nights like this, when we turn them into they're just little brother, and we had them there, man. They were coming at us, they were acting big and hard, and we had Doku making Bruno Fernandes kick the invisible man, and we just held them out like, alright, you're gonna calm down there. Well, they bitched and moaned and whined, where City just quietly went about their business, and two City fans, Haaland and Phil Foden, did their thing. That's what they do. Haaland, man, he hates them. He absolutely hates them the way that we do, and that's what I love about it. Seriously impressive stuff from Man City today. And once again, it wasn't even City at their best. I know YouTube, by the way, is apparently being a bit awful with live streams right now, but I still have to get this off my chest. I still have to enjoy this game of football. And night to light tonight, you've got to enjoy them. Some things are worth enjoying and savouring. And I think as well, it's like, I don't even think that was City at their best. It wasn't. But making them look so humiliated and embarrassed and triggered at Old Trafford. Oh, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. Showing them the level that they really are. And do you know what they are? Do you know what they really are? They're just a mid-table side. They're just a West Ham. They're just a Brentford, a Wolves. That's who they are right now. That is truly who they are. I'm sorry. I've seen that game a billion times, and it wasn't against Man United. It was against someone in the middle of the table, because they are really that poor. They are really genuinely that poor. And because we never felt more like singing the blues. City win, United lose. Oh, City, you got me singing the blues. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. Never felt like... God, I hate him. Now when City sing, United run away, because we will fight forevermore because of Derby Day. Honestly, man, they are mid. Absolutely mid. Revel in it. Enjoy it. And don't let them forget it. Any United fans you know, pick up your phone, text them, tweet about it, share it on whatever, Facebook, Instagram. Enjoy it. Absolutely enjoy that humiliation, because they gave it us for years, and I'm old enough to know when it wasn't so good. I'm old enough to remember that I cried, and I did. I can admit it, but I was a kid, man. The difference is kids do cry, but I've watched full-grown adults cry over Man United because City have done to them, and that makes it that much sweeter. And yes, our treble was better, and yes, this was just a reminder of the magnitude of quality between these two clubs right now. We are everything that you want to be right now. We are miles better than them, and that's the thing for me, man. It's only going to get better. Only going to get better. I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, you look at these stats, you look at this table right now, it's just so clearly Manchester City. It's so clearly us. The stats there show it all. We should have been 4, if we're being honest, with the XG there. Just the 21 shots to their 7 on their own ground. 10 on target. Onana saved them from 4 or 5, if we're being honest. They probably could have had a goal at some point. But that mainly came from our own mistakes, if we're being honest. Some sloppy passing. Rashford had a good chance. But other than that, you know, we toyed with them. Bernardo Silva. He almost hates United as much as I do. I thought he was absolutely impeccable. And so did the stats show that as well. For Bernardo was everywhere. The quality that Bernardo Silva has. The quality, man. He teased them. He took them. He put them there. And he played with them like puppets. Dancing around in his hands. following him around, snapping at his legs, not even getting within an inch. Bernardo Silva, an absolutely mesmeric footballer, and he hates United. He really does. He hates them like we do, and he toyed with them. That link-up play between him and Jack Grealish on the left was so good. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Haaland, of course, stepped up today, got a couple of goals. He got an assist for Phil Foden, who scored again. Something about Phil Foden and Erling Haaland scoring against United, it just hits differently, doesn't it? Rodri, of course, imperious as always. John Stones imperious alongside him. The defence did their thing. Kyle had a good game. Ruben Diaz as well. Josko started poorly but got better. Ederson made a good save when he needed to. Alvarez quietly involved but calm. Doku came on, and I'm sorry, but can we just laugh at United absolutely losing their heads and Doku making them look like silly little pathetic children, because that is all they are. Anthony, you sham of a person, you absolutely embarrassment, losing your temper. Where have we heard that before? Apparently so. Seriously, that should have been a red card. He just tried to kick him, and it really is pathetic. It's absolutely childish and petulant that you try and injure a fellow professional just because he dribbled past you. Grow up. You're a winger. That is what they do. You absolute scumbag of a person. And as well, Bruno Fernandes snapping about trying to kick him as Doku went past him twice. That man was kicking the invisible man because of Jeremy Doku. Bruno, you little moaner, you little whiner. You're a captain apparently. Grow a pair. You're far too old to be that pathetic and that childish. But that is what they do. That is what they do. Absolute whiners, man. Absolute whiners. Grow a pair. Become, that's what elite footballers do. And they're not that. They're nothing but entitled so-and-sos, man. And I can't stand it. I love seeing them writhe around like little kids on the floor throwing a tantrum. Sodom. Absolutely, man. I can't stand him. I really can't stand United. I really can't. Especially Fernandes. And Anthony, look, we all heard what apparently happened. Oh, it's good. And we can all see what he's like. We can all see, I don't know, man. I don't know. But either way, right now, City are miles better than them. Absolutely miles better than them. And I think Ten Hag, by the way, he's done. He's absolutely terrible. He's not the coach that United thought he was. I'm sorry, but he isn't. I'm going to neck the rest of my cider, because why not? So bad. So bad, and I love it. Oh, do you know what he needs? Ten Hag needs more time. He needs loads more time. Give him a contract, Man United. Sign that contract. Let him spend £100 million and more random players he's worked with, Let him go and sign someone for 80 million from Ajax, who's probably not that good. Let him go do it again. He needs more time, man. He absolutely does. He absolutely does. I can't get over this picture, by the way. I can't get over this picture. This picture of Phil Foden and Erling Haaland just doing that at Old Trafford. The floor is yours, my friend Philip. And look at him make the most of it, sliding towards Old Trafford. The stands, absolutely reveling in it. That means something to him, because this badge, it means something to me. It means something to you. And when you've got players on the pitch and it means something to them too, it does hit different. It does hit different. And you can't deny it, man. You can't deny it. It absolutely does. And I love it. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. Screw United. I thought City, they didn't even get out a second game, man. If we really picked up our tempo, that could have been 4 or 5-0. Some of the football, by the way, the first, obviously, penalty. It is a penalty. I'm sorry. I know it's one of those soft penalties, but he's fouled him, man. What more can you say? What more can you say? Sam Lee kind of summed it up really well. It's obviously a penalty. Rodri's completely free running towards the ball. Haaland is marking someone else. Realises what's going, sticks his arm out and pulls him down. His contact and intent is a foul. And as I said as well, look, I get why United fans feel it's soft, but ultimately, if you make a foul in the area, you run the risk of giving a penalty away. And it is a foul. Foul outside the area, so why not in? It's as simple as that, in my opinion. It really is. And that, to me, is the crux of it. That is the crux of it. It is a penalty. It's a soft penalty, maybe, but it's still a penalty nonetheless, because he fouled him. Don't foul him, you don't get a penalty against you. It ain't rocket science, you idiot, is it? It really isn't, man. I'm sick and tired of people feeling so hard done by especially after last season. I was there last season. I saw the state of that bloody offside goal. Stop moaning. Stop it, man. Have some elegance and grace. And then, of course, the second goal, beautiful football. A plethora of gorgeous free-flowing passes across the pitch as City works the way up the pitch. Alvarez beautifully span it out wide to Grealish. Grealish picked out Bernardo Silva, who did what he did. Dinked it to the back post. Haaland there. Their defenders have gone AWOL. Their defenders in the Trafford Centre, man. They were browsing Selfridges looking for, I don't know, maybe a new job given how bad they were. Nowhere near him. Haaland puts it in the back of the net 2-0. And City at that point go into cruise control. Eventually, it ended up free, of course. Phil Foden in the middle. Haaland reacting to Rodri's shot. Tapped it in from across from Haaland. 3-0. Scott Denemy with the super chat. I love a good super chat. Of course I do. Saying, Blue Moon, you saw me standing alone without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Come on, City. Said Manchester's boo. Loved Haaland showing Foden the way for the Selly. Indeed, man. The floor is yours, my friend. I love it. I love it. Buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Scott, you absolute legend. I would love to do a fan view live tonight, by the way, but I've got a feeling, man, like maybe I should do it anyway, but I'm aware that the YouTube tonight is not sharing the videos around. It's not like YouTube's doing a weird thing where hardly anyone can watch it. Like the streams aren't working. Don't know why you're doing this, YouTube. Why are you doing this today on the Manchester Derby day? I want to get people along for the energy, for the fun of it all. But oh well, it is what it is. Seriously, I really like what I saw today for City. Like, we can be better. We can. But for now, that team is a good team, man. Rodri with Bernardo Silva alongside him. Like, Bernardo here, getting into this role. Bernardo, like, constantly overlapping Jack Grealish. And Grealish cutting in, finding Silva on the overlap, picking out Haaland at the back post. It just works, doesn't it? It really does. It's nice. It's smart. Bernardo with his left foot, lovely stuff. Haaland, of course, working channels. Alvarez not as involved as much as I'd like today, but Phil, of course, getting involved as well. These two here covering it. It just sort of works, and I like it, man. Of course, I'm reveling in it, mate, Akil. Absolutely. I just can't stand them. I just can't stand them. Everything about them. They make me sick. I hate United. I hate them. Do you know what it was? It was the entitlement. Entitlement. They think they deserve. They think they deserve to be at the top. They think they deserve it all. Nah, I'm sorry, you don't, man. You got that much money. You're a massive club. Spend it wisely. Don't be a bunch of shitbags. You know what I mean? Stop moaning about everything. Make the right calls and you'll be there as well. I don't feel any pity for them, You got grown adults like protesting them just because they're not winning. That's all it's ever about. Always is ever about. They don't care. The green and gold scarves go away when they're winning. Some don't, admittedly, but I'm gonna bear hard because I do. They did make my life a misery as a kid. I can admit it. But I was a kid. Football makes you cry. But at least I'm not crying as an adult. You know what I mean? Absolutely not. And that to me is all that matters. City 3-0, tonight. It could have been more. Probably should have been more. We were miles better than them. Absolutely miles better than them. Guardiola talking about Bernardo Silva. Let me have a look. Guardiola. I want to see what Guardiola's been saying about Bernardo Silva. Where's Guardiola? He said this. Guardiola said, I could take 10 minutes talking about what Bernardo Silva means for me and this Man City team. He's a player that is beyond good. We are in love with him. Absolutely, man. He said no big cars in the way he dresses. Not everybody loves him in the locker room. No, he said no big cars. He dresses not. I guess he means like not fancy. Everybody loves him in the locker room. We're scared to lose him. He's irreplaceable. He said to me he loves to play at Old Trafford. He does. That's my boy. He's one of the best players I've ever seen in my life. One of the best for how intelligent he is. Absolutely. It's true. Absolutely, he's a Bert, man. He's one of us. I had to share that. Guardiola's buzzing. Look at this. Guardiola's got the same. Sorry, Haaland's got the same amount of goals. Same amount of goals as your team, Man United. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Wonderful. 11 goals and of course assists as well. Oh man, I love it. Haaland has said a lot of people. I gotta share it again. A lot of people, United fans, think Vikino scored. It's fantastic. It was a nice celebration. Bert again, man. I love it. I love it. And to Bernardo, I love you just like Pep does. Everyone's talking about Bernardo Silva, rightfully so. I did say Bernardo was in great at one point. Best player on the pitch. Absolutely. Absolutely was. I said that earlier about Bernardo Silva. He was the best player on the pitch. Absolutely was. And I stand by it. I really do. I thought he was remarkably good. Really was. Please like the video, by the way. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new here. It does help support the channel. Let's get to 70,000 if we can. Let's get those subscribers up. Let's get those likes up as well. Let's get to 100 likes if we can right now. So Haaland obviously washed last week, and then he's scored a bunch of goals, and guess what? He's absolutely fine. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that was coming? You know, it's just football these days, isn't it? You know, everyone's washed until they're not, until they do. I'm in love with Bernardo. I think we all are. And Grealish was excellent today. You're not lying, mate. Grealish absolutely fantastic. Grealish, I thought he was great. He works in these games so well. He really, really does. Lovely stuff from Jack Grealish. Lovely stuff from Manchester City. You know. I'm buzzing, guys. I'm absolutely buzzing, mate. I just like these derbies. They do mean a lot to me. They really do. And I need to see United struggle. I do. I need to see City batter him because it does hurt. It really does. When we're having to see United beat us through dodgy decisions. But right now, nothing. But guys, because YouTube's been terrible, so I'm going to end it here. But Manchester is blue. This city is ours. Long may it continue. Up the Blues. Bye-bye. Love you all, loads. In a bit.